We have just finished our journey across the Pacific Ocean and are now exploring the remote islands of French Polynesia. Today marks the end of Season 4 as we arrive in beautiful and exotic Tahiti.
So what are some of the resources we're looking at here to find information?
We have this book, which is sort of the Bible for the Pacific crossing, and it has a lot of links to pages where we downloaded some more local and updated info.
So another preparation that we're planning for is to arrive with the sun at our backs high on the horizon so that it shines well into the water. Then using the chart as a guide, having someone place up forward, they can see down into the water and verify visually where any coral heads are. They provide guidance just like while anchoring to the helmsperson to avoid running into any coral heads or the bottom. I mean, we're shallow drafts, so that's not a big deal, but hitting a coral head would be bad.
So Brian is now educating from page 50 in this book on how to eyeball corals.
Today was a lot more chill. People are getting more into being back sailing again with the shift schedule, with the cooking schedule. The wind has been stable, the waves have been stable. We could just get back into our routine and do what we're gonna do. Heart rate is a bit lower in everyone. Captain Brian, what's up?
Not much. Just keep an eye on our heading until we clear this second of the King George Islands. Once we're clear of the second island, we can come to a more efficient course that will take us just to the west of this atoll that's in between us and Pakarava. Unfortunately, there is an atoll directly in our course, so we have to go around it.
We see that our course is a little bit off the original plan, so we will change the plan, but I plan for changing the plan, so that's no problem. I set up a few different options based on how the wind would be. So the wind is a bit more easterly than expected, like almost northeast instead of southeast. So it's pushing us a little bit further south, which is completely fine. We will just change the atoll we're approaching first.
But fortunately, atolls are very narrow, so it's kind of easy to go around them. You just have to make sure you do it. So that's what I'm doing.
So we are heading into our first atoll of the journey and ever. So let's see what's happening.
We're about to go into a channel to get into to an atoll, and what wind do we have? Apparent a lot.
A lot.
So we might be lucky and have some slack so they can come in just in time. If not, we're gonna have the current with us, which makes steering a bit difficult. So we'll see if we'll be able to get into the channel. If not, we'll just have to go further south to the next atoll.
Captain has devised a plan that we go in and we check the entrance to see if there's too much tide coming through. And then I think we gun it to 8 knots and bounce off the bottom, squirt through to the other side, and we're good. Right?
Yeah.
Not the plan?
That was exactly the plan. Traveling through the narrow channel with shallow light blue reef close to the boat on either side is a bit unnerving. The wind and current can push us in unexpected directions very quickly. But with all hands on deck, watching for coral heads and rocks, we traverse the channel smoothly and get ready for long-awaited, important boat chores.
What's happening, guys?
Who knows? Well, Ken needed a haircut, and I volunteered to do this.
She demanded. Wants her crew to be clean cut.
Yeah, he really needed it. I don't want to go ashore with people looking like this, so I needed a little layout. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're a
I mean, it's getting shorter.
definition of a haircut.
One of the safety things we do on the boat is to swim down and look at the anchor after we anchor up in a bay. On this day, we dropped anchor and it dragged a bit into some debris on the ocean floor and was wrapped around some cables and concrete blocks. It was in about 30 feet of water, so we devised a plan to have 2 people scuba down to free it while Cap drove the ship and Monica was in the dinghy to support the anchor recover divers and make sure we did not drive over them with a boat.
Hands of a surgeon. Maybe orthopedic surgeon. Pounding shit.
It was fun adventure. It was a bit hard to work down there because we couldn't see a lot. Every time we tried to move the anchor or do anything, it just started to move the bottom, like all the sand, so it didn't see anything. But it went pretty well. We had to do a couple of tries to figure out what would be the best, or to find a way that worked. But Brian was a master strong manning the anchor down there, carrying it around like a pro.
Like Thor's hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, in the first part where it was stuck, I was focusing on getting it unstuck and clear of the cables, and so I moved it in the right direction to do that, but it was the wrong direction as far as the rest of the chain and having a clear field. So once we got it reset, we could see that, I mean, again, silt was over there, but we could see that the chain was going to get fouled if we left it there. So that's why we came up and said, go ahead and just recover it.
Once the anchor was reset in a safe location, we set out to explore the sparsely populated atoll. They have built unique communities that are self-sustaining, living off the bounty of the ocean and a small slice of land. These remote places rely on boaters like us to carry messages and packages between the islands, and this affords us an opportunity to get a glimpse into life in a little spit of land in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. Hello.
It's a parade.
We're here at this amazing parade in Pacarava. Where all 50 people that live on this island has gathered and they walk in the city to the church. We've been walking for about 2 minutes and we're done. It's here.
I'm exhausted.
Great, amazing parade. We had a couple more days of exploration at various atolls, which were a beautiful reward for the 3 weeks of hard sailing we did to cross the Pacific.
This is a shell, the material. Inside the 2 pieces of this mussel, with the machine, we make the ball for different sizes. This the best material for make the jewelry. During the piercing, make the hole, the ball never break.
One final mission we had for the boat was to celebrate Cap's birthday before we all went our separate ways.
Cheers!
Cheers!
60 or so.
60 never looked so good.
60, never looked so good.
I can say.
For all the times that you remembered our names. All the days that you took all of the blame. Captain G, you sure are one of a kind. You took us in when we were losing our minds.
You stuck with us for oh so long. On your 47 seat, that ain't all. That is just so fine. Like Captain's cocktails, we line. And Cap, this is your birthday song. Turning 69, oh 60. Kick it in! Oh, that we want you to know that Monica likes you and she hates everyone. Even when you start a fiction, still a number one.
Yo!
I think this passage, it has made me realize even more that what's important in life is to just be happy in your life, to do what makes you smile, what makes you happy, and to spend time with people you really like. We were lucky to have great people on this boat that would just make it amazing. It was just an extra eye-opener to make us remember that it's not all about just working hard, climbing up the career ladder, but actually taking time to enjoy the small moments. And again, like just watching the sun set every single day is something I want to bring home with me, to just remember to take some time to relax, enjoy the small things in life, and not always keep pushing every single second of the day, but enjoy where we're at the moment.
Ready for some smooth surf. Monica likes you and she hates everyone. Even when you're starfish, you're still a number one. Yo, yo! With your nail polish on your feet, you stand out in every crowd, and you don't know. Your giddy factor is so strong, so happy birthday, Cap. Let's celebrate and make a super awesome fiesta. And we hope you have your PDE, yes, because you deserve it massively.
Bye.